The world is full of shadows, dark corners in attics, empty spaces under beds. We tell ourselves these are just places where the light doesn't reach. But what if the shadows are alive? What if they hold secrets, whispers of things unseen, unheard, but always present? This is where our fear takes root, in the darkness just beyond our vision, in the spaces we can't quite illuminate. This is a collection of real-life horror stories, tales from ordinary people who encountered the extraordinary. Their experiences, once dismissed as nightmares or tricks of the mind, now serve as chilling reminders. The shadows are not always empty. Sometimes they watch us back. These stories are not for the faint of heart. They are raw, unsettling, and deeply human. Proceed with caution. You might find that the shadows know you better than you know yourself. Sarah always hated the basement, damp, musty, filled with her father's forgotten tools. One night, the power went out, complete darkness. As she made her way down the creaky stairs, flashlight in hand, a cold dread gripped her. The hair on her arms stood on end. She felt a presence watching. The flashlight flickered. Once, twice, then darkness. She fumbled for the switch, her heart pounding against her ribs. When the light flickered back to life, a single word was scrawled on the wall in what looked like dust. Leave. Sarah didn't wait to see more. She ran, scrambling up the stairs, her breath catching in her throat. Even after the electrician fixed the wiring, she never went back into the basement. The word, scrawled in dust, remained etched in her mind, a chilling reminder that some places are best left undisturbed. John received a call one evening. A wrong number, he assumed. But the voice on the other end sent shivers down his spine. It was a woman's voice, frail and filled with static, whispering his name. He hung up, but the calls persisted. Night after night, the same whispering voice calling from an unknown number. He tried everything, blocking the number, changing his own, but the calls always found him. The voice remained the same. His name repeated over and over again, a haunting mantra that invaded his dreams. Then, as abruptly as they started, the calls stopped. John never discovered who was on the other end of the line, or why they whispered his name. The experience left an indelible mark, a reminder that some mysteries are better left unsolved. Section 4. Noises from the Attic. The old Victorian house had stood empty for years. When the Miller family moved in, they were warned about the noises from the attic. Footsteps at night, the faint sound of children laughing. They dismissed it as old house sounds, until it was impossible to ignore. Their young daughter Emily began talking to someone in her room at night, someone only she could see. Her parents, initially dismissive, grew increasingly concerned. One particularly cold evening, they heard it too, a child's giggle, echoing down from the attic. They never ventured into the attic, not after that night. The Millers eventually moved out, unable to shake the feeling that they were not alone in the house. The sounds, the laughter remained a chilling reminder that some homes hold secrets best left undisturbed. These are just a few stories, glimpses into the darkness that exists just beyond the veil of our reality. Are they just stories, or are they warnings? Reminders that the world is a strange and unsettling place, filled with mysteries we may never fully comprehend. The next time you find yourself in a dark room, or hear a strange noise in the night, remember these tales. You may not be alone. The shadows are listening, and sometimes they whisper back.